Look at that bastard. Thinks he owns the place. I'll show him. Look, mate, I know you've had a few drinks, and I don't care where you go, but you can't stay here, alright? Now you just get on out of here. Get out of my yard. No, that's... Don't go into... Out. Out. Come on, mate. I won't do this all day. You're trapped. Corner, just get. It's very simple. Fly up and go away. This thing. Usually they just hop up on the fence and fly off. It's been digging holes too. Alright, now it's going to have to do that. It's going down a corridor. Come on, mate. Nothing you can do. You're a real jerk, you know that? I think I've finally got a good position on this thing. Alright, so you got my house bidding you welcome. Let's get this started. Just trying out a new position for this pickup video, seeing what I can come up with. No promises, I'll probably do this one and then move it back upstairs, who knows. But we've got Streets of Rage happening in the background. If you want to pause and read the story, you can. Great game, I recommend everyone try and play it, and this is a pickup video. And channeling my inner 2D UK a little bit, trying to have the television in the background, games there, so I can just quickly grab them and show you, but I'm not sure if the colours are all correct, honestly, so yeah, just messing around with it, I don't know. I have it on intelligent auto, and you know, it's getting me in the shot, so that's all I'm worried about. A little. Alright, so this entire pickups video, it's all been on a budget. Very, very cheap. Ooh, that's good color. I think it's because they have the black background. I'm not sure, I don't care anymore. Alright, this week's pickups, it's all been on the cheap. I've been poor the last few weeks, so it has reflected in my purchases. I have still managed to get quite a bit of stuff, but not for as much as I would usually spend. This is for a few weeks of pickups, so really I think I only spent like $20 a week, something like that, which is good. It's not bad by any means. And the first place I went where I didn't spend much money was my local cash converter, Zingerpilly. A few weeks ago this was. I got there just at the right time because they had just finished pricing down a lot of stuff. They're trying to get rid of a lot of stuff. Like, I'll explain it as I show it. Like, all of their PlayStation 2 games are now down to $2 each. All of their Xbox 360 and PS3 games are now down to $5 each, which is pretty cool. And they priced a lot of miscellaneous stuff down to like $1 or $2, which is fine with me. So, first thing I managed grab while I was just looking around. I checked the PlayStation 2 stuff, nothing there unfortunately, which I noticed is a bit of a trend. This store isn't getting a lot of good PlayStation 2 or original Xbox games in anymore, and I don't know why, so I got an Xbox 360 game though, and I have been playing this one quite a bit. It's very good. Grand Theft Auto 4, and as you'll notice, it's on my system. However, it's very handy having all my consoles just next to me now. The disc it actually came with was GTA 4 plus episodes from Liberty City, so I get the Ballad of Gay Tony, I think it was, and something else. I don't remember what they were, but other than that, I wasn't really finding much. I looked in a thing of DVDs and actually found 3 movies that were only $1 each, and I asked the people at the front about it, and they said, yeah, movies are only $1 each now. We have way too many of them, so I'm not going to complain there. We have Family Guy, Blue Harvest, very funny. It's very short though, it's like 40 minutes long. It's only the length of 2 episodes. We have Family Guy, Something 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 Dark Side, and Now All I Need Is It's a Trap. These are funny, they're just Family Guy Star Wars parodies. They tell the story of Star Wars, but in a Family Guy kind of way, so they're funny. If you like Family Guy, you'll like them. And one that's cool to get, one of the good ones, WrestleMania 20. I love to get these big box sets for the WrestleManias because they come with a lot of stuff. This is a 3-disc set for $1, and it has not only the matches, but also like backstage interviews. It has the Hall of Fame ceremony. And because it was the 20th anniversary, on these discs, they're also counting down the 20 best matches in WrestleMania history, which is pretty cool. From there, I actually found some Dreamcast games. They're doing a little bit of renovating at the moment, that store is, so it's kind of, you have to dig through stuff to kind of find it. Well, not really dig, but you have to look. Nothing is in a certain place, so I found 2 Dreamcast games just lying about, and I was like, hey, $1 each, I'll grab them. And I know these were discounted. These were discounted from $20 each, which is kind of crazy, but for $1 each, I'll happily grab them, so we have Rayman 2 for the Dreamcast for $1 each. No manual or back insert, anything like that, but still happy to get it. It's a nice, good case, and it's a good game. And Deep Fighter, which has both disc 1 and 2, once again for only $1. It's cool for Sega of my house to actually be picking up some Sega stuff. It's a nice feeling. And I looked this up because I didn't know much about it. It's a first-person underwater kind of game, so it looks kind of cool. Unfortunately, I only have a Japanese Dreamcast which plays Japanese and American games, so I don't know how I'm going to play that. And a DS game which was discounted from $10 to $2. That's a price drop, that's good. Wasn't going to pick it up, but I looked on the back and it looked kind of interesting. And it is Disney's A Christmas Carol. I remember this coming out. I think Jim Carrey was supposed to be the old man in this. Don't remember, but it looks like an alright game, to be honest, you know. You got your hand-drawn animation, you got the puzzles there, so who knows? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad. For $2, I don't mind either way. Alright. Then I went over to Cash Converters and they had some good stuff for me. Yes, they did. They had some fantastic items. I don't know why, but sometimes I'll say it how it is. You can catch JB Hi-Fi slipping sometimes, especially my local one. I've found them pricing really good games at only $1 or $2, and you know, I'm very happy to pay that. So I grabbed 2 games thinking, well, these 2 games will add up to $5. I'm happy to pay that on the budget, so I grabbed, this is one I've been looking for a while because I actually want to play it and give it a try. Runaway, The Dream of the Turtle. It's supposed to be a kind of like Survivor, I guess. That reality TV show where everyone is abandoned on an island and they have to do challenges, so that looks interesting to me. It honestly does. It's supposed to be an adventure game, and I like my adventure games, so for $1, why not? If it's bad, who cares? And I took this one up to the counter. Clive Barker's Jericho on the Xbox 360, which is priced at $4, and I was going to buy it and just see how it was. I've played this before. It's not that great, but when I took it up there, it scanned up as $1 for some reason. I don't know why. Well, they said, hey, this is only $1, and I'm like, cool. And I decided to actually go back and grab a few more items just to see if they were discounted too. They weren't, but it was still cool, so for $1, very happy to get that. It was $1 day. It was $1 day wherever I went, and I was happy. So I went and grabbed this, which is a game that I do want to play at some point. It's for the Wii. It is No More Heroes. This was $5, which is a pretty good deal. It's supposed to be a good game. Classic Game Room gave this a very good review, so hopefully it's good. Really not sure what kind of game it is other than what I saw in the review, which was it was a kind of third-person action game that was really odd, so $5 we'll give it a try. And $4, why not? CSI, Crime Scene Investigation, Hard Evidence. That is a long-ass title. Especially if you consider this as part of the name. Original cases based on the CBS hit series. It's a long-ass name. $4, I'll give it a try. That was last week. And then for this week, I was really hurting for cash, so I couldn't spend all that much money, so when I went into my local cash converters, I was just more looking around for the sake of looking around and looking around to buy something, and I did find something I want. Because all DVDs were lower down to $1, I ended up getting this. National Lampoon's Animal House. Cool to get. Never seen that movie. It's one I've been wanting to see for a while, but I've just never found it cheap. And now I have, so I will watch it. And there was this older couple, like in their 40s or 50s, huddled around the games, the PlayStation 2 and Xbox 360 games, and I was walking around looking at the DVDs, waiting for them to scatter, and I was there for like 10 minutes, and I was like, I'm out of here, screw this. Yeah, they were huddled around there checking every single one, and like, I overheard them talk, and it was like, yeah, have this one, don't have this one, add it to the pile, check the disc. So, I don't know if it sounded like the guy was going for a full set, because I got a look at the games he had grabbed, and they were nothing special. It was like DJ Hero, Guitar Hero, or a rock band, SingStar, crap like that, and I'm like, if that's what he wants to buy, that's alright with me, because I'd rather get the good ones myself. So, no idea what his story was, so I went to JB Hi-Fi, had a look around, just waiting for them to clear out, and I didn't find anything at JB Hi-Fi. Spent about 15 minutes there, and then came back, and they were finally away from the game, so I went and checked it out. Picked out 2 games for myself for the Xbox 360, and then these guys have the nerve. Excuse me. They came back up to have another look at the games while I was looking at them, and they were like, oh, now this guy's huddled around protecting the games. And I was thinking in my head, you fucking bastards. Here was this couple huddled around the games for a good 20 minutes, and I get in to get a small sneak, and he's like, yeah, this guy's huddled around the games, protecting him like it's his kingdom. And I'm like, what a piece of work. It doesn't matter, so I got 2 good games. I grabbed the Xbox 360. I've been buying a lot of PS3 and Xbox 360 games lately. Like, they've been cheap, so I want to buy them and just see how they are. We got WWE Legends of WrestleMania. I got WWE All-Stars not long ago, so Legends of WrestleMania, let's hope it's just as good. For $5. And one that I saw, thought it's probably going to be like $9 or $10 because it's a special edition. Turned it over, saw 5, was like, yeah, I'll get that. $5 for, can you tell what this is? Can you tell what it is? It's Halo 4. For $5, that's really cool. And for anyone wondering, I tried to get that pink gunk off. I'm not sure if it's gunk. I tried everything, none of it is coming off, so I don't know what's the deal there. Maybe if someone could tell me, you know, maybe if there's like a problem with the case or something, I don't know. But it's in there, disc 1, disc 2, not sure if it came with a manual, but it all works, and for $5 I was happy to get it. Yeah, that's all from the local stuff. The only other thing, and the only thrift store find in this entire thing, I haven't really had time to get out to the thrift store, so I just haven't been going, but the one time I did, I found something good. I was looking around an RSPCA op shop, and they weren't really having anything, so just on a whim I thought, I'll check the junk aisle, see if there's anything there. They sometimes have a controller or 2 there. And I looked, saw this, and went, I'll look through it, see what's there. And there's a bunch of floppy disks, and I was thinking, well, maybe there's 1 or 2 old computer games that are in there or something, and as I was clicking through them, I was getting more and more impressed because the entire thing is old Commodore 64 and 128 games, so this was really cool to get. And it was only $1. So it was $1 for all of them, so I think it was something like 4 cents per disc. Yeah. And I'll try and show you all of them. I'll flick through them. A lot of them like compilations. We have Legacy of the Ancients. Like, this has Simpsons on it, and I looked up gameplay of it, and apparently the Simpsons arcade game was on the Commodore 64, and Strip Poker. That's my kind of game. Then we had Boulder Dash. I was talking with Labosu about this game not long ago, and it's cool to get it now. Never Ending Story and Adventure 64. That's right, there was a Never Ending Story video game. It's a text adventure. International Karate. Bubble Bubble Grand Prix, and there's another one in here. Bunch of different ones on a collection. Chase HQ. That's a good game. Apparently this one is really expensive if it's complete. Final Fight, this is only disc 3 though, there are 4 different discs. Another one with a collection of games. Excuse me for not saying much about these, I honestly don't know a whole lot about a lot of these games. We have something Stealth Fighter. Miami Vice and the Gladiator, that sounds pretty cool. Some more of these collection ones. If anybody wants any of these, let me know. I do have a Commodore 64, but I've never hooked it up, never used it. I don't have anything against it, but it's just not something I have much of an interest in. We also have another compilation. A lot of compilations in here. A Super Pack. Got another compilation. Most of these are compilations. Ah. Ooh, this looks like a good one. Printer Control and House Shopping. That sounds like a winner to me. Grand Prix Circuit. That sounds like a good one. And something. World Tour Golf. California Games. I know that game. It's a good game. Some collection. Something called Thunder Chopper. I think the rest of these was just random software. Yeah, it's like 9 to 5 typing, stuff like that. Design Frontier, Castle Sketch. Yeah, the rest of these was just random software, so if there's anything in there that's anything, let me know. There's a lot of discs here. A lot of discs. Sorry if this is boring, I'm just trying to show all of them just to show, you know, what kind of deal I got. All of these for $1. I mean, that's cool. That is cool. Some test disc, I don't know. Turbo Touch, sounds like a typing thing. Whatever that is. And I think I'm just showing one that I've already shown. Yep. Alright, so, yeah, there were a lot of them. I'll try and show all of them at once. Some of them fell onto the floor. I know Sam Fasuamanu, the Super Samoan, picked up a Commodore VIC-20 in the box, which was pretty cool, but he said he didn't really have any interest in it, but yeah, all of those for $1. And if anybody wants those, let me know. I wouldn't think to charge you anything for these. Like, if you want these, just let me know, pay me shipping, and then I'll send these to you, because I literally have no need for any of these. And if I can find someone who wants them and will get a lot of enjoyment out of them, I would rather they have them. Alright, so, yeah. That was everything. Let's check Streets of Rage, see how many minutes we're in. 18 minutes, that sounds good to me. That sounds like a video. Alright, wrap it up, people. That was everything I got this week. Sorry if the last bit was a bit boring, and let me know what you think about the kind of format change, whether you like me having the music and showing the gameplay footage, or whether you would just like to have something playing in the background and just me sitting talking about stuff. So let me know. The secret of my house bidding you farewell. Stay out of my shops, stay out of my pawnbrokers, stay out of my city, man. This is mine. I got this on lockdown. Alright, see you guys later. Stay good. I don't believe it. Right back in the exact same spot where it was before I started filming these pickups. Stupid birds. Alright, now it's on the banister. Look, I can't have this. You're going to need to get off immediately, as in right now. Go on, get. Also, I just want to be clear about this. I'm not being cruel to the thing, but I cannot have it coming near laundry. I cannot have it getting almost into the house. That's just silly. I have to shoo it away. Like, if it's down there, just foraging in the garden, I don't care. If it comes up here, I have a problem with that. So it stays down there. If I come out when it comes up here, it'll learn its boundaries, I guess.
And that's all, folks.